Bienvenidos mis amigos a nuevo video. Espero que todos estén súper bien el día de hoy. Estoy muy emocionada de tener otro juego de Write It Out, this time Irregular Verb Edition. So, I'm sure most of you do know by now, but just in case not, here's a refresher on those rules. I'm going to be saying a word in English, and it'll be your job to write it in Spanish. Now, instead of full sentences, I'm just going to be saying a subject pronoun with its verb, and it is up to you to make that stem change and conjugate it properly. Okay, so there are 20 of these. Make sure that you write down your full organic point total at the end of the video, and then most importantly, make sure that you include your corrections in blue. So the beauty about a video, guys, is you can pause at any point in time, take as much time as you need to sit and think about your answers, or if you're feeling up for a challenge today, try and keep pace with me and see if you're able to crank it out before I'm able to write it as well. So I'll be saying each word about 3 times, and on that third repetition, I'm going to go ahead and write it, and that's when we'll take off. All right, ¿listos mis amigos? Vamos a empezar. The first word is I think. I think. Ready? All right, I hope you thought of it. I think should look like, I'm gonna put my yo here in parentheses because we know it's not necessary. And our verb here is pienso. Yo pienso. All right, that is an E to IE stem change. Muy buen trabajo, mis amigos. El número 2, we're looking for you find. You find. Think about that verb. You find. Are we ready? I'm going to put my tú here in parentheses, and then we see this verb encontrar conjugated as encuentras. Tú encuentras. Muy bien, mis amigos. You find. Bueno, el número 3. I'm looking for he comes. He comes. Think about this stem change here. All right, are we ready? So he comes should look like my el must be there because it is not a unique conjugation. And to come is venir, or the el conjugation we have el viene. Muy bien. Another E to IE stem change. Buen trabajo, amigos. Continuamos con el número 4. This time I want to say you want. You want. Ready? Last time, you want should look like, you can include your tú. That verb is querer, and it is an E to IE stem change. Tú quieres. Muy bien, mis amigos. Tú quieres. Bueno, el número 5. I hope you guys are keeping up with those corrections. I'm looking for I can or I am able to. I can or I am able to. Last time, I can is yo puedo. That is an O to UE stem change for our verb poder. Muy bien, yo puedo. Vale. My next one, número 6, I want to say she does or she makes. She does or she makes. She does or she makes. Are we ready here? All right, we must include ella, and then this verb hacer is conjugated as hace for ella. Muy bien. This is an irregular verb that is only irregular. Where? In that yo form. That means the rest of them conjugate just as normal. So ella hace. Muy buen trabajo. All right, the next one I'm looking for, I'd like to say you know. You know. What do you know? Are we ready here? You know should look like tú here, and this verb saber conjugated as sabes. Muy bien. Remember, this one also is only irregular in that yo form, right? The rest, conjugate as normal, folks. Good work, good work. All right, continuamos con el número 8. This time, I would like to say you formal sees or watches, right? Make sure you're keeping up with the irregular verb here, not the regular verb here of mirar. But what's our irregular verb that means to see or to watch? Ready? You formal, see or watch. should look like this. We have usted ve. As simple as that. Usted ve. You see or you watch, and 3 in a row. This one is only irregular in that yo form as well. Muy bien. Here we go. Let's look at number 9 here. This time I want to say they prefer. They prefer. ¿Listos todos? They prefer should look like ellos. And then here we have this verb preferir. It's an E to IE stem change. So we have prefieren. Preferir. Ellos prefieren. They prefer. Muy, muy bien, mis amigos. Vale. All right, so looking down here at número 10, let's say you all have. Give me my y'all. Y'all have. Y'all have 10 more left. Ready? Here we go. You all have should look like, mis amigos, ustedes. And then check it out again. We have another E to IE stem change. We have tienen, right? Ustedes tienen. Now, tener is extra irregular, right? It's not only having an E to IE stem change, but that yo form is also unique. We totally know that yo form, by the way. It is tengo, right? All right, just making sure we're awake. Buen trabajo, amigos. El número 11. This time, I'd like to say, I remember. Yes, I remember. Are we ready? I remember should look like, recordar has an O to UE stem change, so we see recuerdo. Yo recuerdo. I remember. Eso es, mis amigos, muy bien. Yo recuerdo. Vale. All right, so our next one, número 12, I'm going to say we sleep. We sleep. My personal favorite pastime activity. We sleep. All right, here we go. Should look like nosotros. I'll put it in parentheses here. And then what was our special rule for our nosotros conjugations and vosotros conjugations? I hope we remembered there is no stem change in the nosotros form. So we conjugate it just like we would any other verb. So even though dormir is an O to UE stem change, we're not going to see that here, right? Instead, we see dormimos. Nosotros dormimos. Excelente, muchachos. Muy bien. Muy bien. All right, so for my next verb, número 13, I want to say he prefers. He prefers. Ready? He prefers, we've seen this verb once already, is él prefiere. No? Él prefiere. Again, that E to IE stem change. Brillante. All right. El número 14, yo quiero decir I know. I know. This is an important one to know. How do we say I know? Are we ready? All right. I hope we kept up earlier. Saber is only irregular in that yo form, which should look like this. Yo sé. Yo sé. I know. Or you can also say yo no sé, which is I don't know. All right. Great. So el número 15. We're almost there, guys. Just a few more left. This time I want to say you formal, follow, or continue. You formal, right? Follow or continue. You follow or you continue. ¿Estamos listos? All right, here we go. We can't leave out usted here. And our verb seguir is an E to I stem change. And here we have it. Usted sigue. You follow or you continue. Muy bien. Bueno, el número 16, amigos. This time around, I want to say they feminine understand. They feminine understand. Muy bien. They feminine understand should look like ellas, and then we have entender as our verb, which is an E to IE stem change, and we have entienden. entienden. Ellas entienden. They understand. Muy buen trabajo, mis amigos. Muy buen trabajo. All right, el 17. This time I want to say you go out. You go out. Muy bien. You go out should look like, are we ready? This is in the familiar sense. Here we have tú and then sales. This is not sales. Guys, make sure we are pronouncing these words properly. This is tú sales. You go out, you leave, you exit, whatever you want to call it, right? Tú sales. Alrighty, muy bien. Continuamos. The next one that I want to say is we lose. We lose. We lose, even though we all win here. We lose. Are we ready? Okay, should look like my nosotros, in parentheses, of course. And then, remember, no stem change. So we conjugate it just as normal. And this looks like perdemos. Muy bien. The rest of our conjugations is an E to IE stem change, but not for nosotros. So we see, nosotros perdemos. Perfecto, perfecto, perfecto. Muy bien. Bueno, el número 19, amigos, I want to say I play. I play. Muy bien. Looking for I play here. Ready? Should look like yo juego, no? So this is considered an O to UE stem change, even though it's kind of, I mean, quite honestly, it's a U or an U to UE stem change, but that's literally the only one of its kind. So we should have yo juego muy bien. All right. The last one that I want to see, guys, el número 20. How are we going to say we put? We put. As in, like, we put the plates on the table. We put. Are we ready? Here we go. We know this by now. Nosotros is in parentheses. And then, are we ready here? For poner is our verb, no stem change. So we should see ponemos. There it is, mis amigos. Buen trabajo. Felicidades. I hope that you guys are feeling more confident with these words. Again, make sure that you put your organic score point total at the bottom of the page, but then most importantly that those corrections that you've made are in blue alongside your original spellings, right? All right, mis amigos, let me know if you have questions. I hope you guys had fun with this. I will talk to you all later. Adios.